Welcome, Strategy Battle Gamers, to another GBHL YouTube video. You are here with GBHL James
and GBHL Jamie,
and we are doing an unboxing. We are in the Northwest Gaming Centre, and the sound that you can hear in the background are some of our first day subscribers. Let's give them a round of applause.
We spin it round them.
Yeah, we can. Watch out for the phone falling out. There they are. Give them a wave, guys. And these guys have come from across the world, to join in with the Desolation of Stockport tournament, which is happening this weekend. It's happening. It will happen before this this video comes out.
Yeah.
So we've got guys over there from Sweden. We've got someone from Denmark.
It's not Søren, it's Søren.
Oh, is it Søren?
Søren.
I think we've been getting it wrong.
I was told last night I had to stop saying it wrong.
Damn it!
It's Søren.
It's Søren. Okay, we're on it now.
The way I try to remember it now is like a Scottish man saying son. Søren.
Søren.
Søren. Søren, we're going down the pub.
Yeah, and we've also got... Who else have we got? Guy from... We've got Gary from Dublin, and we've also got Jon from Holland, the Netherlands.
He's brought some stroop waffle.
Oh, has he? Is it nice?
Yeah, have you had them before?
Probably, actually.
Toffee waffles.
Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. But we are actually doing an unboxing, believe it or not, but we're just buzzing about the fact that we've actually got first day subscribers in this room.
Right now. But
we did this. We did this.
This is what we're unboxing. Can you guess what it is?
There we go. Now, first of all, I'd like to dedicate this unboxing to the malevolent and magnificent Edward Ball, who gifted this to me.
He's gifted it, hasn't he?
He bribed me. He bribed me.
And you stabbed me in the back by
I'm really sorry.
By lying to him the entire... You can have that 6 if you want, Ed.
I'm sorry. You'd have done it to me. You'd have done it to me. You would have done. This is Radagast on Sleigh. Thank you so much. I'm really looking forward to using this. Let's unbox it now, because I know that there was, when this first came out, a lot of people were like, well, when it came out on the movies, a lot of people were like, this is ridiculous.
Outrageous.
It's outrageous. What is this all about? And I have to say, I subscribed to that a little bit. I was like, yeah, it's a bit silly. But it's grown on me.
It's fun.
It's grown on me, and
really?
Yeah. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take it out. As always, we're going to talk about the rules and what situations we might bring it, because I want to field him.
Yeah. So, going into the rules, Radagast is sort of just your generic wizard profile with fight 5, strength 4, defense 5, 1 attack, 3
generic
might,
wizards,
courage 7, just generic wizard, 3 might, 6 will with a staff of power, and 3 fate. He's got some special rules. Some very good special rules. He's got Master of Birds, so he's assumed to have line of sight to any point on the battlefield.
Now that is very handy.
Cool. So he can cast spells around corners.
Basically, you can keep him hidden from other wizards or other things that might shoot at him, and he can cast regardless.
Yeah.
It's in range. It's brilliant. That's really handy.
It's a nice little ability.
Added to the fact that he has an elven cloak.
Yes, well, I was going to get to that. But thanks for ruining it.
I'm so excited. Especially subscribers here.
His other rule is one with nature. Radagast, whilst on foot, may move through areas of difficult terrain without penalty, and is always considered to be wearing an elven cloak. And you can also take Sebastian for 5 points. Now, Sebastian is a really good friend, apparently. He's a hedgehog of unusual quality. If Radagast is accompanied by Sebastian, he may always make an additional attack in close combat with a fight value of 1, which is irrelevant, and a strength of 1. So you roll a separate dice that can't be modified by might. So it's essentially like he's always got a support.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Which, yeah, it says there, cannot be altered by might points. Now, the Sleigh itself is really good and is well worth taking. It's 45 points, so kind of pricey. Puts you sort of up to your sort of Gandalf on horse cost. But movement 10, so a horse.
Yep.
It's a woodland creature.
Very handy.
Very good. Strength 2. But you'd use his strength anyway, because you
choose between your mount and
you choose the best. So strength 4 essentially. Defense 3, which is it's sort of let down that it can be broken apart pretty quickly because it is only wood. But he gets 4 attacks,
which means it's huge. 5 on the charge.
5 on the charge, yeah.
And with Sebastian?
And with Sebastian he gets the extra 1, yeah. So potentially has 6 strikes to win the fight.
That's pretty good.
And of course it counts as a cavalry model, so it can knock things over. So it's good.
That's very good.
It's good.
It's very, very good.
And it's got 4 wounds and it's courage 2 as well.
That's pretty. And now, have you seen one of these being used on the battlefield?
Yes, yeah.
Yep, you've actually seen one? And how did it get on?
The guy who used it did really well with it. He used it in an all-eagle army.
An all-eagle
It was Jay Clay, he's coming this week. He's
brilliant,
bringing a Lake Town.
Does he bring quite fluffy armies? Quite a lot, yeah? Brilliant.
he's been through his phase of competitiveness.
Yep.
Became a Games Workshop staff member. Now has a discount, so can afford to do fun armies.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And how did he get on?
He did really well with it, actually. Yeah. He did because it was all Hobbit. It was thrown to school. He did a full Hobbit force, so there weren't many others in his category. So he did quite well. I think he won his category actually. That's
fantastic.
Yeah,
that's really good. Because I guess in that kind of army and where you might see Radagast is because he hasn't got offensive.
He's not. He is sort of a. If you were going to put him into a class from like Dungeons and Dragons or World of Warcraft, he's a healer. He's got Aura of Dismay, which is cast on himself, range 6 inches. That's cast on a 5+, so causes terror. So buffer. Immobilise on a 3+, which all the wizards have. Panic Steed on a 2+, which is great for drawing will out of heroes and ring wraiths, doing it on fell beasts, gets rid of them. Renew on a 3+, that's very strong. And also Terrifying Aura, which he'd cast on himself. But he's got Aura of Dismay, so you might as well go for that one.
Yeah, so you'd go for the Aura of Dismay so that he's affecting monsters within 6 inches, is it?
Yes, yeah. And if he was to turn it, it'd be 12 inches.
Which is really good, so everything's causing terror. I mean, I guess if you're bringing him with sort of the monsters that you probably might bring, because this is where I think he could be really strong, is healing multiple wound models.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
So you've got your eagles in there, who 2 wounds, I think.
2 wounds, yeah.
2 wounds, you know, and you can just renew them, or your Ents, or it's all there. I think they're 2 wounds.
Yeah,
I think it's Gwahir that's 3.
No, they have 3 wounds.
Oh, they got 3 wounds.
It's 2 attacks.
So you can constantly top them up. You know, people are managing to wound them. You can top them up, which is really, really handy.
Yeah.
Now I'm quite keen to use him. I'm keen to use him on a horse. So Dave Fredericks of Shadow and Flame has received a Gandalf the White and a Radagast on foot, which he's going to convert to do it on a horse. Because I want to be able to use his Ents, his streaming, a little bit more. And I'm trying to think of ways of doing a competitive army. I think bringing him with monsters
is the way to play Radagast.
I think so.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that, Jamie?
Yeah, because Renew is not really worth it on your regular troop, but if you're keeping the Ent around or the Eagle around, and just healthier, and you can sort of take a wound from shooting and not worry too much.
Now, one thing that's really interesting, the moment you put him on a sleigh, his role is going to change, isn't it?
Yes, he becomes. He stops being this sole support hero. He gets that combined with a good troop killer.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to throw him in against the Barlins or Warlin, but you're happy to throw him in against just like troops.
Even then, I'm guessing he would hold something up for
quite a while.
Because he gets to roll a lot of dice.
6 dice if he's charged.
So
he's not.
He's probably likely to get that 6.
Yeah.
He's
like 3 might. He's good enough. You're going to get 5 at least. You'd hope.
Yeah, so I think he's definitely going to be a good troop. He's knocking down, he's getting to roll all of those dice.
12 strikes to wound something.
Now, one thing that is interesting...
The base is big.
The base size. Now, it's got now, what is this?
This is a dragon base.
So this is a dragon base.
Originally a dragon. Dragon and Cave Drake share that base with him.
So it's kind of like an oval shape.
Yeah.
Now, immediately, my worry when I see this
The Emperor's coming.
The thing that worries me is how many bases can you get this into base contact with? And sorry, Edward Ball just rang me, which was what are you doing?
He obviously knew you were unboxing his model.
Yeah, he obviously knew. Yeah, what are you doing, Ed?
Yeah, the sort of the unfortunate thing with this is sort of like the monster base. You can only really get 2 in at once, so you're relying on people charging you. Like you can get sort of 2 here, and if you were to charge in sideways, because you can.
Which you would do, surely, because it takes more for people to get around that way than
just straightwards.
Yeah.
But you sort of want people to charge in at you so you can get more killed, but you don't want the same.
You don't want to be trapped.
Yeah. It's
interesting. It's a weird base size. I bet that probably makes it tougher to play.
Very tough to play. So his woodland creature rule sort of gets negated a little bit. If trees are clumped together, obviously with woodland creature you can't pass through the tree. You're very limited in where you can go with him. Which is why probably on horse his role goes back to being a support hero. So you're in a bit of a sticky...
Although unfortunately when he's on the horse he doesn't get his elven cloak. So So it's an interesting one. I am looking forward to trying him out, and we will try and get some battle reports with him. Now, we'll have a little look at the miniature. It's a very delicate miniature. There are lots and lots of little bits. So these are some of the rabbits.
Yep.
I've pulled some of these up to the camera. So there are actually sort of 4 lots of rabbits pulling this sleigh. Very delicate, very fiddly. And there's lots of kind of little bits to the actual sleigh itself. Quite rickety. So if we... Yeah, it's got some bits for the base itself, so it's actually got like a rock, it's got a log. It's got like a tree bit that
very,
stands up.
you're very, like, for me at least, it's scary to hold it, it being fine cast and that thin and spindly.
Yeah, I'm pretty worried about breaking this. Now, one of the reasons why Ed was really generous at giving this to me is that he did explain that he'd actually gone to Games Workshop and ordered a few of these and opened it up in store, which is the problems with Finecast, because of the type of model it is, and actually said, this has got this flaw, this has got this flaw. And he said that he found a lot of flaws. This is one of the ones that they said, well, just keep it. Yeah. And he got to keep it, which is amazing.
That's how I were untrained eye. I wouldn't, if I opened this in the store, I'd be like, yeah, it all looks good to me.
I think it's some of the rabbit faces, I think, these. So if you look at the front of that rabbit, you can tell that like a bubble's exploded. So it looks actually like a demon rabbit. So we've got like a demon rabbit going on that one there. You won't be able to see that really well. The Radagast itself looks really good. He looks impressive, and he's got
great little shoes.
One of the things I love about the new Radagast is the detail on the cloak, on all of the models. So on the plastic one from what do you call it? Escape from Goblin Town, the limited edition. Yes. There's some really good detail on the cloak itself. You can see that there.
Oh yeah, they've got the sort of an intricate design on,
which is good for.
See if I can get the camera to.
And considering he's master of birds, we've actually got
a little birdie to poop in his hair.
A little birdie here. So. Obviously, we're not the best people to actually sort of review the Finecast itself. I can imagine it being really difficult to put together and to clean up.
Yeah, I think the clean-up job's going to be the hardest bit on it.
Yeah, without breaking it. But I'm looking forward to getting it done. I might just send this to Kev. Kev or Dave Fredericks, would you like me to send you the Radagast on Sleigh to do it?
Which reminds me, actually, at this point, Shadow and Flame, unfortunately, their website designer has had to cancel working for them. So they've asked us and asked the Hobbit community if you know anyone who is interested in sort of web design and can help out for free. They would happily either paint models or talk cash. Get in touch on their Facebook group. They really need someone to help out.
Yep. I might offer to help out, so they'll do Radagast on Sleigh for me as well.
Do you know anything about? Awesome. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Do you know anything about web design?
I do a little bit actually. Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm really good at search engine optimization stuff as well, so helping you rank on websites if you need any help with that. I charge £50 an hour on everything. Anything. I'll do anything for £50 an hour. Anything. Right.
To watch this show.
Yeah, no, I mean anything. I'll sweep floors, I'll run tournaments. Right. So this has been Radagast on Sleigh. Yep. We will try and get him involved in some battle reports soon. What do you think about Radagast on Sleigh? Have any of you guys got him? Have you used him? Have you seen him in the battlefield? Make sure you comment below. Continue to comment, like, share and subscribe.
Support your hobby.
And happy strategy battle gaming.